Yeah. So this isn't gonna work. I think I'm gonna need about 5 pillows to sit on. I think my hair might end up going up before the end of this video because it is so staticky from my super festive sweatshirt. I am so excited about this video and I would be yelling, but it is New Year's Eve and everybody is asleep. Not everybody, but the kids are asleep. I'm really excited to talk about all of my favorite makeup. This is going to be a very long video, possibly one of the longest videos on my channel. There was a lot of things that came out this year that were really, really great. And there was a lot of things that came out this year that really fucking sucked. So there will also be a shit I wish I didn't get version of this video, I think. Because I do them so often that I feel like you guys, if you keep up with it, you guys have a good idea of what I don't like. But I'm going to put a poll or leave a comment, whichever one. Let me know if you want me to do like the worst of the worst of the worst. And it probably won't be too long of a video, or it could end up being a very long video. I don't know. But I want to know if you guys want to see that video. Like I said, I do this shit I wish I didn't get videos quite often, so I actually have a bag underneath of my vanity right now that I've been collecting to do another one, but a lot of it isn't things that I like that I think about them and they make me angry. Like, that's the kind of products that I want to put in my worst of 2017 video, like the products that I'm just like, what the fuck were people thinking when they released this product? So anyway, let me know if that's something you want to see. So without any further ado, if you guys want to see all of my 2017 absolute favorites, not all of them were released in 2017. Some of them were, some of them weren't. Some of them are old favorites. Some of them, actually most of them I've been using for most of the year. So I can confidently say that these are all 2017 favorites. If you would like to see what they are, you already know the deal. Keep your cute little ass right where it's at. I'm sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I'm sure towards the end of the video it will get a lot more raspy. As for now, it's not too bad. I am way hopped up on over-the-counter drugs right now, so I'm trying to fight through it. But I want 2018 to be a new year for me, a new year for my channel, and I really want things to be different. So I figured, you know, we weren't doing anything tonight. The new year isn't really like, oh, happy new year for us. We just kind of, you know, yell a lot and then the kids pass out. So I figured I would film a video. So here we go. The first product I want to show you guys, let's do some skincare real quick and just some tools and stuff like that. Favorite moisturizer. This one right here in the pump, I don't like this one as much as I like the one in the tub. If you have seen any of my empties videos, you know I went through those tubs like crazy this past year. I will be switching back to the tub. I might use this in the summertime just because it has the SPF in it, but it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. It's not as much of a gel consistency as the one in the tub. It's more of a lotion. Therefore, I don't quite enjoy it as much, but I do still think it's a great moisturizer for under makeup for all skin types. Then we have the Kaplan MD Lip 20 Mask. I'm going to be going kind of quickly. I know some of you guys are like, oh my god, you talk so fast in some of your videos. It's because I don't want them to be like hours and hours long, and also I want to get to bed before 4 a.m. That would be nice. So this is the Kaplan MD Lip 20 Mask. I don't know if this is the full size or not. This is what it looks like. This is a saving grace when it comes to dry, chapped lips. It even plumps your lips. It's just a great, great product. You put it on and you leave it on for like 5 minutes. It tingles. You put it on the outsides of your lips if you want to plump a little bit. You wipe it away. You exfoliate and your lips look absolutely beautiful. So I love that. What I like to exfoliate my lips with is actually pretty gross. This is from the gross looking. This is from Baby Bat Beauty. It's an Instagram brand, and she just has really, really good lip scrubs. I usually keep these in my shower. They all smell amazing. I can't smell anything right now, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to smell it. But Baby Bat Beauty, Baby Bat Beauty has some really, really good lip scrubs at a really good price. Makeup sponges, cannot live without them. These have been my two favorite this year. This is the one from L'Oreal in the little hourglass shape, and then this is the one that I have recently fallen in love with and cannot stop using from Real Techniques. I'm going to buy a backup of this ASAP. I said in a video, I thought the tip was going to be like too wiggly. No, this thing gets right up against your waterline and it blends out beautifully. This part right here around the edges where it's like more flat, it blends so nicely right around this area right here. So amazing. It's incredible. I used it today. That's why it's dirty. These right here, just all the glitter liners from Urban Decay. I have all of them. Some of them I like more than others. Just all of them. They're an amazing way to apply glitter, either opaquely or as a liner all over the lid, or just kind of like a little bit of shimmer sparkle here and there on the inner corner. The uses for these are absolutely endless. And then I have this from Urban Decay as well. This is their 3-in-1 tool, and it's pretty pricey, but I find myself reaching for this every single time I do my makeup. So on this is a metal lash comb, which you guys know I can't live without. And then it has like this brush right here, and then on the other end is actually a really nice spoolie. You can hear it in my voice already. I'm starting to get like raspy. What is that? I have like a... What does that say? Time for bed. Go to bed by 3 a.m. to get a full 6 hours. Well, I'm not getting up at 9 o'clock, so I don't have to go to bed. But yeah, this is a little bit more on the pricey side, but I feel like it's a really great tool to have in your collection. I love using this side to really like brush out my brows and get a nice natural look, or you can use the spoolie if you got those really like, you know, pain in the ass ones that you just gotta get in there and get. I really love this thing. I love it. I'm not really gonna go in any kind of order. I mean, I'll try to, but I just kind of have this huge overwhelming pile right here, and I'm just going to start grabbing things. 2 primers this year. I've been loving illuminating primers. There's so many of them that I've been trying out and that I've been loving so much. 2 that have stood out to me this year, of course, my Becca backlight. It's like, it's empty. Oh, I need a new one. I want to try and fall in love with the First Light one, because the purple one, because I have a full bottle of that I haven't used but a couple times, and I just go back to the backlight one because it's just amazing. And then this one was sent to me, and I actually started using it because I didn't want it to go bad before I had a chance to use it, and I ended up falling in love with it. This is from Cover FX, and it's just their illuminating primer. So it looks like this. Of course, as soon as I start filming, my nose just gets completely stuffed up. I only have, well, I have 2. Okay, so in the beginning of the year, Infallible Pro Glow was my jam, and I still really do love it. But for as long as I can remember now, this Maybelline Dream BB Fresh in the shade 110, this is everything for me. This is everything that I'm looking for in a face product. It covers really well while still letting my natural skin peek through. I have a lot of powder on right now just because I knew I would be filming, so I wanted to, you know, look good for the camera. But this on an everyday basis is really good. It can be built up to a light medium coverage, but this is definitely a light coverage. Excuse me. Foundation, BB cream, not foundation. It's definitely a BB cream. So it's not for those of you who are looking to cover, you know, cover it all up. I don't mind a little bit of my natural skin peeking through. Of course, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna be that cliche and Shape Tape. It's been the only one that has stolen my heart this year. I use the shades Light Neutral and Fair. I use Light Neutral mainly, and then I dab a little bit of Fair underneath of it. I was using Fair on its own, and then I realized, holy fuck, my under eyes were so insanely bright. Now I use this and then mix in a tiny little bit of this. This is my second bottle of the Fair shade, actually, because I used up the first bottle on its own, like just using that on its own. And then somebody was kind enough to send me a second bottle of it, and I love mixing these two shades together, and they're perfect. They cover, they're just good. Sometimes when my under eyes are really dry, they can be a little bit drying, but on a normal day-to-day basis, I just love them. Actually, I like those better when I'm going full glam. On a normal day-to-day basis, I have fallen in love with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I do really, really like this. I feel like it's a better everyday version of the Shape Tape. I know I didn't like it at first. When I first tried it in that video, you guys saw the mess that it was under my eyes. But ever since that video, it has never done that mess again. I don't know what video it was. If you guys want to see it, I'll try and link it up in the cards for you. But it was horrific what it did under my eyes. But I tried it again and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then I tried it again and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. And then I tried it again and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. So this is another one that I like to use on more natural makeup days. Mascara is a no-brainer whatsoever. This is my 4th tube of this, I believe. This is from Catrice from the drugstore. Very affordable, $6.99, I believe. This is the Gleam and Dual False Lash Mascara, and it's in the purple tube. Love it so much. Catrice has a lot of really, really good products. I love the NYX Glitter Primer. I have been using this as a base quite often lately for just metallic eyeshadows. You need the tiniest little bit. Very affordable, gorgeous packaging. I mean, this is just awesome stuff. It's a great thing to have in your arsenal. Everything's gonna fall over. I have it like all standing up all nice right now, and I just can see it it was gonna happen eventually anyway. Oh my god, I just made such a mess. Why did I just do that? Tarte Tape Shape. I don't know why I think of that whenever I think of Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Tape Shape. I don't know. Tarte Shape Tape just always reminds me of the word sharp. That's a gross word too. Do you know what a shart is? It's fucking disgusting. I stopped setting my under eyes for a while, and then I went back to it, and when I did, I started using the Secret Brightening Powder from Laura Mercier, and this shit is amazing. I need to buy more because I'm almost out, and I'm so sad because this is not cheap, but for me, it's definitely worth the investment. I really, really love this stuff. It's so finely milled. If you guys know of like a really great like dupe for that might be a little bit cheaper, please let me know because that would be amazing. But I've tried a couple of dupes. I just repurchased the e.l.f. under eye sheer setting powder, and I tried it and I didn't like it as much as I used to like it, so don't recommend that one because I already tried it and I don't like it. But I mean, even a higher end one that's a little bit cheaper would be nice. I think it's worth the money. Make your under eyes just look nice and bright without bringing crazy attention and like ghostly paleness underneath of them. For my brows, I have been non-stop using, you can see the pan is got some huge dips in it. This is, I actually switched from the shade Auburn because I had red hair for a very long time and I used to use the shade Auburn, but now I use the shade Soft Brown, which still has a little bit of warmth in it, and my eyebrows naturally have a little bit of warmth in them, so I do love that. But also in the beginning of the year, I was using my Dip Brow Pomade in Auburn. Yeah, I fucked this up big time. You can see the bottom right there, and I've had to add oil to it and all kinds of stuff, but I love this pomade. It's just not my shade right now, so that's why I haven't been using it, and I've been sticking to the powder. Powder. Speaking of powder, if you guys know, you know. My favorite setting powder. Right now, take a pause the video, go down in the comments, and see if you can guess my favorite face setting powder for 2017. Go ahead. I'll give you a second. Did you cheat? You didn't cheat, did you? Because I know, if you know me at all, you know that it's the NYX No Filter Setting Powder. This is my second one. These have, you know, when you get them, they have pretty nice sized domes on them, and this one is already almost flat. I have never found a better setting powder for my face, pressed or loose, and I will continue to use it until I do find something better. Affordable, great powder for dry skin, because when I'm dry, I used to not set my face at all, and then I discovered that because I would put on like a tacky foundation, and then I would feel like things wouldn't blend as well on top of it. But if I set my face, it would just make everything look dry and cakey, and you know, all that horrible stuff that you want to try to avoid. And with that, it just doesn't accentuate any dryness. It almost gives you a little bit of a luminosity to your skin, and it just sits so beautifully and so well, and it just makes everything else blend together so nicely on your cheeks. I gotta do it, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta get it out of my face. It has to be. And I mean, why not? I spent like an hour on this eye look, so let's get the hair out of the way. Because, I mean, come on now. They deserve it. Look at this eye look. I love it so much. I'm running out of water. So I saw this video on Facebook about this lady who tested the pH levels in a whole bunch of different bottled waters, and Voss was actually one of the worst. It had like the highest pH level, if that's the worst. I don't know anything about pH. I just, you know, she was just like, oh my God, this is terrible. I would never give this to my kids. I would never drink this. You know, if it turns this color, then it's low pH. If it turns this color, then it's high pH and whatever. So I like the shape of the bottle, and it just, something about the shape of the bottle just encourages me to drink more water. So I dump the Voss water out, and I use the water from the filtered pitcher that we keep in our refrigerator, and just keep refilling it until, you know, it gets like, see, it starts to get all scratched up and everything like that. And then I'll just go out and spend $2 on a new bottle, and it'll last me, you know, a week or two, and I'll just keep refilling it. But I love the way these bottles look. Anyway, I don't know what that was all about. Let's talk about highlights, because mine is poppin'. There's 3, but one of them is kind of like in a palette. So the first one is this one right here, baby. This is gorgeous. This is Benefit Dandelion Twinkle, and it is beat up. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but there is a serious dip in here. Like, oh my God, it's so pretty. It's so nice on like natural days. Did I even get anything? And it's got this nice like little bit of sparkle to it, and oh, it's just so pretty, and it's great for light skin tones, and it's beautiful, and you get a lot of product in here, and I just like it. I like it a lot, and one of my favorites this year. And then the other one that has stolen my heart totally and completely is the Smashbox, what are you called? Spotlight palette, and mine is in Pearl. Casey killed it with this palette. Oh my God, she couldn't have made it more perfect. Oh my God, it's filthy. Look at this thing. You can tell that this gets a lot of love. The lighter shade up here definitely has a dent going on in it. So I like this shade. I use these 2 shades the most. Once in a while I'll dip into this and put a little tiny bit of it over my blush. It's a little bit shimmery for me. These 2 though are just very glowy, and they're so soft and so just, they just melt right into your skin. So I like to take the darker one and put it a little bit like closer to the apples of my cheeks, and then I'll take the lighter one and hit the very tops of my cheekbones, and then kind of blend them together, and it's just such a beautiful, glowy, gorgeous combination. I hope you guys can see that. This palette, I have been using this nonstop all year. You guys see these 2 pictures back here? That bigger one right there, that is my great-grandparents on their wedding day. And the smaller one right here, that's 2 pictures of my grandparents on their wedding day. I just thought that was really cool. I want to show you this one. This is the one of my great-grandparents on their wedding day. You can see They didn't really wear nothing too fancy. You can see them standing next to that old ass car. Isn't that so cool? My grandma gave me this. I'm obsessed with old pictures, old family pictures. This is like their wedding day picture, and I just thought it was so amazing that she gave it to me. And then these are my dad's parents. They got a little bit more fancy. My grandma got the nice cute little wedding dress on. Look how beautiful. Oh, and they're still married. They've been married for like 60 years, I think. Wow, that picture right there, that picture really, like, I think that really looks like me, like a lot. I don't know, I just thought I'd share that with you because it was cute. Oh shit. Let's go into blushes. I have 3 blushes that I have been using nonstop. One of them, some of you can probably guess, this is the City Color Be Matte Blush. It's busted, and it's in the shade Papaya, and I just think this is the perfect everyday blush. It pretty much goes with any look. You can sheer it out. It's like a nice matte peachy mauve. When I don't know what blush to wear, that's the blush that I reach for. And then this one here is Apricot in the Middle by Wet n Wild. I think this is what I have on right now. Yeah, this is the one I'm wearing right now. So this is Apricot in the Middle. I have to be careful with this one because it is a little bit more on the shimmery side, but you can see it's just this nice peach tone. And then the last one that I really, really love and have been loving all year is Rose Champagne from Wet n Wild. These Wet n Wild blushes are so fucking good. So there it is right there. There's Rose Champagne. You can tell I kind of have a type. There we go. 3 top blushes. Bronzer, no brainer, right here. I've seen it in so many other videos like this, and for good reason. I have just the original first shade butter bronzer. I don't even care to try any of the new shades because this one is just so perfect. I want to smell it so bad because I feel like that's like what you do. You open it and you take a big whiff of it, but I literally, it's the strangest sensation because even when my nose is not stuffed up, like right now, you can hear it's not too bad. I cannot smell anything, and it's like fucking with me, like it's fucking with my brain, but it's so weird. Anyway, butter bronzer, it's what I have on right now. Everything on my face is something that I'm going to show you aside from the glitter on my eyelid. And then we have this palette, which I saw in a lot of people's flops, and this just goes to show you how everybody is different. This is the Sweet Peach Glow palette, and I absolutely loved this. I beat the shit out of this. I mean, look at it. You can just tell there's no, you know, the emblems are like gone. The highlight I didn't use as much because it's a little bit too dark, but that bronzer in the summertime, I just wrecked it. That blush in the middle, like the peach is almost gone because I used it so much, and I really liked the formula of this. I thought it was great, and a lot of people didn't like it, and it didn't surprise me because, like I said, everybody's different, but I was kind of upset because I was like, you know, you see one of your favorite products and you're like, oh, that sucks. Like, I wish that worked for you because I think it's amazing and I think it's really, really good. So to go along with that, another palette that I used the hell out of this year, it doesn't really look like it, but I definitely did, is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. So you know what it looks like. It's just, you know, the Sweet Peach palette. And I really, really like this. If you have green eyes, I definitely recommend this palette. I guess we'll just do all the eyeshadows. Divina Cosmetics, you guys know I've used them in so many of my videos, in my posts on Instagram. I'm always repping Divina, and it's not just because I am an affiliate with her. I do have an affiliate code if you're interested. This is my favorites palette from her. Kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what kind of shade she has to offer. This shade right here is called Courtney, and I actually kind of like designed that shade. Like, she wanted to come out with a mustardy color, but she was apprehensive about it, and I was like, no, you have to do it. People will love it. Jesus, this is so pigmented. They're a little bit powdery because they are so pigmented, but you don't really experience any fallout. But that is my shade right there, Courtney. It's like a baby shit mustardy, pea green, yellow, and I love it so fucking much because it just transforms into so many. You put it with a red, you put it with a blue, you put it with a green, you put it with anything, and it just kind of transforms into a new and different color, and it's kind of like you don't know what you're gonna get because it's such a fun color to play with. So here are a couple of her metallic shades. I know this one right here, Homicide, on my ring finger is one of her most popular, but this one on my pinky is my favorite. This one right here is Erratic. This is Homicide, and I don't know the names of these two, but that's just some of her metallic shades that she has. So these are one swipe from what I had on my finger. These are one swipe swatches of the Divina shadows that I showed you. So like I said, I've been using these all year long. She has a huge variety. She sells this palette. I put stickers on it. It doesn't come with like the unicorn and the stuff like that, but she sells these palettes, and this is just a smidgen of what she offers. I think she has well over 120 eyeshadow shades, and then she has a bunch of highlighters, and oh my god, I could go on and on about Divina, but we're gonna move on because if I don't, I'm just gonna sit here and keep talking about it because I love the quality of her shadows. I love the story behind her brand. I love watching her grow, growing with her, seeing her being put on Forever 21 shelves. It's been an amazing journey for her in 2017, and for me to be a part of that has been incredible for me as well. So I really had to share this with you guys, and plus I've just been using the shit out of her eyeshadows. Of course, it wouldn't be a 2017 favorites video without the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. It's just good, you guys. I mean, Jaclyn's not my favorite guru out there, but this palette, it's just next level. It's so fucking good, and I'm not going to go on and on and rave about it because you guys have heard enough about it. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about it, but it's for a good reason. I mean, fuck, man. I only used her palette along with I used two glitters, this glitter and this gold glitter right here, but other than that, it's all her palette on my eyes, and you could do neutral and purple and blue and bronzy and pink and just fucking cool toned, and there's just rust colors and mustardies and highlights, and it's an amazing fucking palette, and the quality is just as good. The quality is there, man. If you're like, $48 for a Morphe palette, it's a lot of 48 or 38. I don't remember. However much it was, it's a fucking lot of money for a Morphe palette, but I can tell you right now confidently that you will not be disappointed if you decide to purchase this palette. The last palette that I want to share with you, I debated on sharing because you can no longer get it. This is from the Pirates of the Caribbean collection from Lurae. It's the face palette from the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the colors are just perfection. The highlight shades, the blush shades. I use this as a bronzer. It's a gorgeous fucking bronzer. It's creamy, it's pigmented, it's buttery. Oh my god, my girlfriend Trish has like 4 backups of this, and I might make her sell me one, and I know she's gonna tell me down in the comments that I'm crazy, but you're gonna do it. You're gonna sell me one. You're gonna sell me a backup. I really, 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 really wish that this wasn't a limited edition item because it is just so good. It just has everything in it that you need. I'm gonna swatch a couple of them for you. So the blush and the bronzer are a little bit more buildable than pigmented, but when you get them on a brush and you get them on your face, they're actually a little bit more pigmented than they swatch. But these highlights, I mean, when a highlight overexposes your camera, that's when you know it's fucking amazing. So yeah, I have been using the shit out of that palette. Thank you, Trish, for introducing me to it because it is incredible. This, I can't live without. I have to have a fan for my face, for my setting spray. Once you start doing it, you'll get addicted to it and you won't be able to stop. I got mine at Dollar Tree for $1. Look how cute it is. and it just helps it dry so much more even. I don't get any dots in my highlight. Sometimes I used to get like little setting spray dots, but this just helps it dry down quicker and avoids anything like that. And I have to have one of these fans in my brush container, in my brush holder at all times. Dollar Tree, hit it up, you need it. I don't wear eyeliner very often, if at all. I have a little bit on right now just because I have more of a dramatic look on my eyes. And if I do wear eyeliner, it's probably one of the Too Faced ones because they are so good. I don't know what happened to Too Faced, but their shit used to be so fucking bomb. I mean, look, that's just one little swipe right there. This is a mossy green color. They just glide on like fucking butter. And they last all day in your waterline. They do not fade. They last so fucking long. What are they called? The Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner. And that is very, very true. They're definitely waterproof. Lipsticks, I have a ridiculous amount of lipsticks. I really need to go through them. Do I have any on my teeth? I really need to go through them and get rid of them and pass them on and throw some away because I know there's got to be a bunch in there that have gone bad by now. But 3 of them did stand out to me this year, and the first one is going to be Urban Decay Back Talk. If you know me, you saw this coming. This is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. I love the formula. I love the color. It's just this beautiful mauvey natural pink. It looks a lot more pink on camera than it does in person. In person, it has a lot more mauve to it and a lot more like nude to it. And then the other one is MAC Modesty. I've used pretty much half of it, which is a lot for me because I have so many lipsticks. But this one is a great, just put on some lipstick, some brows, and run out the door kind of lipstick. And I love their, what is this, cream sheen? Yeah, I love their cream sheen formula from MAC. The last one I'm not going to swatch because I have it on my lips right now with absolutely nothing else underneath of it. This is from Japanesque, and I have worn this gloss so many times. It has beautiful packaging. I love the packaging of these. So pretty, so sleek, so sexy. This is in the shade, it just says lip lacquer, and then it has 01 next to it. So I don't know if the shade was on the box or if the 01 will be helpful. I love this. This is like my favorite new gloss, and I don't wear anything underneath of it. It is, I will swatch it for you because I want you guys to see how pigmented this is. It's not, it's thick, but it's not sticky, and that's what makes it so comfortable, and it's really long lasting, and it's just a great gloss. So I'm just gonna do one very awkward swipe right there, and you can see it is fully opaque. Check that, look at that. I mean, check that out. Look at that shit. That's amazing. This was sent to me from one of you guys, and I fucking love it, and I use it all the time, and I have been all year long. You guys, it's going to bring this video to a close, as well as the year 2017. I know it'll already be 2018 by the time this video goes up, because it is literally New Year's Eve at about, what time is it? Oh, look at that. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Wonderful. I think it's time for bed. I love you guys so damn much. If you have watched till the end, I have a special little treat for you. I'm going to go ahead and do a YouTube giveaway. This is my first YouTube giveaway, I believe, beauty related anyway, and I'm going to go ahead and send you guys, send one of you some Divina eyeshadows in the shade Spindrift, Erratic, which is my favorite, Courtney, which is my shade, Ozma, which is my favorite highlighter shade, Nevea, which is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful orange matte, and Spectral, which is this crazy, beautiful metallic green. So you will be receiving all 6 of these eyeshadows. All you have to do is comment below what your favorite product of 2017 was, and then leave your Instagram or Twitter handle or email or some way that I can get a hold of you. I need something to be able to get a hold of you to let you know that you have won. When the winner has been chosen, it will be put in the description box after I contact them, and they contact me back within 24 hours. So make sure that, you know, you guys are keeping an eye out on your social medias and all your DMs and stuff like that. And I will randomly pick a winner and contact you as soon as possible. So if you made it to the end of the video, lucky you, because you have a chance to win some amazing, amazing eyeshadows. If you didn't make it to the end of the video, then sucks to be you, and good luck to the rest of you. I'm really excited because I've never done a YouTube giveaway before, but if you hung in through this entire video, you are a real OG and you definitely deserve these. I might even throw in a couple extras. I always do. But anyway, aside from that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so damn much. I cannot wait to see what 2018 brings. I'm already so much more motivated than I was last year. There's a lot of shitty things happening in my life right now, but quite a few of them are going to come to a close, and I will heal, and time will go on, and I just really want to make this the year of YouTube, and I hope you guys will support me in that and stick around. And I love you guys. I love you for supporting me last year. I love you for your continued support. And I'm going to start to get mushy, and it's starting to get so late, and this video is going to be so long, and I wish I could say more, but I just know that I love you guys so damn much. I say it all the time. You already know it. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. I forgot to mention that my favorite setting spray from this entire year has been the Urban Decay All Nighter, in case you were wondering. Okay, bye.